Let's get some reaction from a player's perspective. David Meyler here. David, talk us through that one. What are you feeling now?
Mixed emotions, I suppose. I'm gutted, obviously, that we've not gone through to the next round. To be 2-1 up, and then obviously for them to come back to go 2-2 and then go to penalties, and then go to sudden death and push them the whole way. And it's just heartbreaking, especially after Sunday we were hard done by. We felt that it wasn't a penalty, and it ended up being a penalty, and to beat us 1-0. And it's just the way it is. And to come down here and work so hard tonight, and to put in just a magnificent performance. The gaffer made some changes again, and the lads worked ever so hard. And I'm gutted for Elmo, especially the penalty decision that was given against them, and then tonight to miss the penalty was. But look, we have a game Saturday. It's another cup final. Sunderland obviously beat Newcastle last week, and they'll be up for the challenge, and we'll be well up for it as well, and we'll be looking to build on these last two performances which have been outstanding. And the lads, their heads are held high. We're all upset and gutted that not picked up something from Sunday, or say gone through from tonight. But look, we've got another big game Saturday, and we've got to focus on that.
Before we get to that, take us into that centre circle when all the penalties are being taken. What's it like in there? Is it nervy? Is there banter? What's going on?
Do you know what? If you've ever listened to anything I've ever said, I've always credited the manager for the players he's brought in. We've a fantastic bit of banter in the squad, and everybody's sitting there, and everybody is relaxed and calm. And you can see it's as if it maybe it's a whatever League Cup fourth round, but you're sitting out there with a bunch of lads. It's like you're sitting in the field with your buddies back home. We're all just encouraging one another. There's no everybody wants everybody to do well, and we're gutted for Aaron and Elmo to miss the penalties, but we'll stick together as a team, and it's down to the whole squad. It's not down to just two players missing penalties. It's it's down to the whole thing, and we can sit there and try and criticise one, but it's not. That's not the squad we are, the team we are, and especially the manager. He's not like that either.
How knackered are you all? Because there was a lot of effort in there. A lot of you looked as though you're running on empty late on. Oh,
they're a good team. They keep the ball, and but that's that's down to our fitness coaches, Will Royal, or whatever, the hard work we did in pre-season. And tonight's show why exactly you look at 115 minutes. When Guido goes through, you probably should score, but look, he doesn't, and you see 4 or 5 Hull shirts backing him up, and that started from our box, and everybody's breaking forward to get there and support them. And that comes down to drive, will, determination, you name it. And we've got an abundance, the whole squad, and we fight for one another, and we'll fight one another for the whole season.
Ironically, the club could have been in the League Cup quarter-finals for the first time in history, but it's not the biggest game of the week. The biggest game of the week's against Sunderland on Saturday. Give us an early assessment of that one.
Well, they'll be flying after beating their local rivals, Newcastle. It's a massive victory for Sunderland, and it's their first 3 points of the season, so they'll be trying to build on that one, especially with a new manager coming in. But look, I'm not gonna focus too much on Sunderland. We've a fantastic squad. We've had 2 great run-outs in the last 2 days. Wednesday and Sunday, and to push Tottenham to close the barriers on 2 occasions is fabulous, and it shows. Obviously you heard A.F.C. speaking about our team. How much credit he gave us, and that shows the manager's hard work. And we'll be looking forward to the Sunderland game to get 3 points, and that's all that'll be acceptable to me.
How desperate are you to be involved in it? Because Huddleston and Livermore are both available now in your position.
Yeah, of course. I want, the manager knows me. Everyone who knows me, who's ever seen me play, I want to play every minute of every game, and that's just the person I am. If the manager decides to pick X and Y, then he decides to pick X and Y. I'd fully support them, and we've a great, bunch of lads, and look, Tom and Jake have been outstanding since day one. Since they come on against Chelsea, they did very well, and my credit goes to them. But look, you've got the likes of, say, myself, George, Quinny, who have all come in the last couple of games, and we've made an account of ourselves, and the manager knows that, and he's been delighted with all of us. And even from players like Paul Macken, delighted for him to score tonight, and people like that have shown the manager that we're all a part of this, and we want it, and he knows that.
Okay, how decent are Sunderland at the moment? You know them well, don't you? You know a lot of players there.
I know,
and they've struggled, haven't they?
Well, I won't harp too much on them, but they changed a lot, and I don't think they clicked. You can see that the Sunderland side that played last week is a lot of the players I played with were good and nice lads, and you can see that that'll be probably more or less the side who'll play with us, with the former Hull strike Altidore and the new right back lad, and they'll probably keep the same squad, but look, we'll focus on ourselves, and I'm confident that we'll get 3 points.
Okay. How's that ankle, by the way? I saw you getting a bit of treatment.
Yeah, it's battered, but I'm alright. We'll soldier on. Can't complain.